Hey, it's Chris, welcome back to my channel. So today I've decided to do a speed build on Sims 4 for you guys. This house that I'm building is basically a house that I found on Google as a contemporary modern kind of house that I thought it would be cool. The only part that I could find on the internet was the front, and I think it looks pretty similar. You'll see it at the end, the picture compared to the actual house, so I hope I did well. If you guys hear any background noise, please ignore it. Yeah, it's just how I can record things. The whole reason I'm doing this video, you're probably wondering, is excuse me, hang on. Excuse me. The reason I'm doing this video is because I kind of want to tell you about my holiday and the fact that I'm going away for like 4 weeks or 5 weeks. 5 weeks. Oh my god, I'm going away for 5 weeks, and I leave like in a few days. So when this goes out, it will be probably about the 27th. So, oh my god, I'll be leaving on the 29th, so I've got like a couple of days. Holy moly, this is, like, I'm ecstatic. Anyway, so what I'm basically going to tell you is kind of where I'm going, what's going to happen, and the fact that this channel will not have videos. So, while I'm away, there will be no videos. I'm sorry to those who are wanting me to, I don't know, do videos. Yeah, it's not happening. I can't post because the internet, I don't think, would be that good over on the ship or anything, but if it is, maybe, but I don't think so. So expect no videos for the next 5 weeks. But as soon as I get back, I'll be pumping out the videos very, very quickly, because I want you guys to see what I've done and where I've gone and stuff like that. Not just that, but it's a cruise. So where am I going? I'm going to a couple of different places. I'm going to fly from Perth to Vancouver, where we will be in Vancouver for a few days, for about 4 days, and we're visiting Whistler in the time that we're there, which I'm so excited for. I cannot wait to visit Whistler. I've never been to... Really, phone? Really? I've never been to Canada before, so I'm like really excited. I might as well put that on silent, shouldn't I? That's the smart thing. So yeah, I've never been to Canada before, so I'm very excited to be going to Canada. Like, oh, you have no idea. And then, by the way, it's Steve and I that are going, sorry if you don't know. And then we're catching a train from Seattle, from Vancouver, and we're heading down to Seattle. And then we're spending a couple of days in Seattle before we board a cruise ship, Explorer of the Seas, to go on a 22-night cruise. I'm so excited. Oh my god, like that for me is probably the best part of the holiday. I say that now, but I'll let you know when I get back what the best part was. But for me, I love cruising, and I've done, like, this is my 4th cruise, so I'm freaking excited right now. And it never gets old. Anyway, so, yeah, so I'll just tell you what I'm doing. Basically, we're going, cruise ship starts from Seattle, and then we've got a few days at sea, about 5 days at sea, and then we're heading into Honolulu in Hawaii, which I love Hawaii. Like, we're going to Honolulu and Maui. I love Hawaii. Like, Hawaii is absolutely beautiful. Oh my god, the roof is cracking. Yep, it's cracking. It's making cracking noises. I don't like it. For those of you that have watched my holiday last year, you know what that line is from. Basically, yeah, so, like, oh my god, I'm getting so distracted, I'm sorry guys, like, this is terrible, like, really terrible. But it's my first, like, speed build, and my first, like, voiceover thing, so bear with me. Shh. Anyway, so, we're going there, yeah, and then we're going, like, from Hawaii, then we're sailing for quite a few days, and we're crossing the international date line. And then we head into Fiji. We got 2 days in Fiji. Like, there's 2 stops in Fiji, not 2 days, but 2 days. Yeah, anyway. We're in Fiji, in 2 different places in Fiji, which, oh my god, I love Fiji. Fiji is just, it's hard to explain, but it's beautiful. It's a really, really beautiful place. These tables, sorry, I got distracted by my video. These tables were like a bugger to do. Like, I was struggling to get it, because in The Sims, there's no tables you can get that size. So I had to create it. It was crazy, but it took me a while to do. So, yay! I did it though. I'm happy, and I kept it like that. So yeah. Anyway, back to the holiday. And then we're going to Mystery Island, which is basically an island with kind of nothing on it, but the whole lot of islands around it. The people actually come to that island when a cruise ship comes in. and I don't know, they sell things and clothes and whatever stuff they do. And then we're going to an island that I've never been to called Le Fou. I hope I said that right. It's Loyalty Island. I don't know, I've never been there before, I don't know what it is. So yeah, and it sounds really cool. So we're going to go there, and then we're going to Mare in New Caledonia, which is really cool. I don't think I've been there before either. And then we're heading into the lovely harbour of Sydney, Sydney, Australia, where we will spend a couple of nights in Sydney, just spending time with the group of people that we're meeting on the ship that we met last year. And then, yeah, we're going to fly back on the 31st of October back to Perth, back to home, and I don't go back to work till the 6th of November, which is great. Like a few days to just relax. But basically, yes, that's my holiday. Like, I know it was short, but anyway. So now we can focus actually on the house, which is kind of coming together now. So basically this house, like I said before, is modelled after a picture that I have that you'll see at the end. Only the front facade, not the rest of it. The rest of it I've made up myself. I've created like 5 bedrooms. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 bedrooms. These tiles, I had to Google how to make like half tiles. It was weird. Or quarter tiles, whatever you call them. But yeah, obviously the garden of the picture will be completely different and things like that because you can't do levels and stuff. But yeah, I basically, like, for me, this is fun. I love building houses. I love it. I think I might start doing more actually. And these voiceovers are weird. I'm just gonna have a drink. Just bear with me a second. Okay, talking makes your voice kind of go funny. I didn't notice that. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. I just kind of knocked my can a little bit. So I've kind of made a little mess on the bench. Hang on a minute. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. This is already going terrible. Oh, I'm pressing buttons and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, careful. But yeah. So, yeah. So this house took me, it took me quite a few days to actually do. I spent a lot of time on this house. Oh goodness, everything's just not working out at the moment. But yeah, like this house for me took me a while to do. That plant at the front around that circle path changes eventually. I love that big tree. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was just looking for different things out the back just to see what each thing was. But I think this house turned out really well. I really do. I really do. Yes, very English, Chris. Well done. So here we are. The kitchen was interesting to do. So this is the spare bathroom. Basically, I just put a few things in. As you can see, it's kind of an L-shaped bathroom. It's a weird, awkward bathroom because I wanted the toilet separate. Because the toilet separate for me makes a bit more sense. Shut up, house. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I will admit I'm not the best decorator of a house, so bear with me if it's not perfect. There is a room in this house that I don't decorate, and that's on purpose because 1, I didn't really know how to decorate it, and 2, it's kind of open to your own thing. This is what I was trying to do for The Sims. Like, I wanted to put the fridge in like a pantry style thing, and I thought that side pantry would be perfect, you know, with shelving and stuff. It just would not agree with me. So it took me ages to kind of figure it out and get the fridge in there, and see, I wanted all the shelves and the fridge and everything. I just couldn't figure it out. I think that way looked good, but then I thought, oh, why not put the shelves over the fridge? So the shelves surround the fridge, which looks really cool. Oh my gosh, excuse me. So yeah, I kind of settled sort of on that kind of design, which is great. So yeah, that kitchen I love. I think that's a really cool kitchen. It's big and open and pretty and really nice, and just, yeah, it's just really cool. But yeah. So what else can I talk to you about? Oh, jeez, these stairs were a nightmare. They kept ruining everything. But anyway, today, this weekend, is a long weekend here in Perth, West Australia for the Queen's birthday or something like that, which is when I'm recording this. I'm recording this on a Saturday. and we're going to like a 50th night, 50th party tomorrow night, Sunday night, which would have happened by the time this video is out. Oh my god. And it's 80s themed. So we went op shopping today, and oh my god, I look terrible. in a good 80s way, I look terrible. And so does Steve. It's so funny. Like, he's got some, like, he's rocking these really cool pants that you have to keep up on. You have to follow my Instagram and stuff to see, because I'll post a picture once we're dressed tomorrow night. But oh my god, it is so funny. Like, it is hilarious. I just changed that because I thought going back to the video, the bathroom was a bit too big, and I thought, it's too long. Stop tapping the microphone, Chris. The bathroom is too long, and I didn't want it to be too long and weird. So, yes, let me get a drink just a second. You never understand that, doing voiceovers, you actually have to talk for a long time, and I'm not a very talkative person, and then my voice goes funny, so I'm sorry. But yeah, this house for me was probably one of the biggest challenges I've done, because I like building like simple houses on The Sims. When I say simple, I mean like architectural simple houses, like nothing too over the top. But this house, because it was huge, I don't know why I made it so big, but I did. I think because the front was quite wide, I thought maybe the rest of the house needs to be a bit bigger to complement how wide the house is. Could have made it a little bit smaller, but I didn't. Now this is kind of a display home like design. The design I went for the entire house, with the furniture and everything and the paintings and everything throughout the house, is more like a display home style look. So feel free, if you download it off my Origin page, which I will put in the link in the description below, feel free to have a look at that and change whatever you like, because it'll be on there for you guys to enjoy. But yeah, this room is the master bedroom that I'm doing right now. It is. I thought those lights looked really cool against that red wall. Oh, look, and there I moved to a different bathroom. Oh no, it's the bathroom, the ensuite to the master bedroom. I love that idea of doing the big window, the big mirrors, behind the his and her sink. I think it looked really cool. Instead of getting like little mirrors, just gives that wall something completely different. It makes it look really, really cool. But yeah, so because in The Sims 4 we don't have cars, so the garage, technically, which is this room, is now the gym, the home gym. It's a huge gym. Like, wouldn't you be happy with a gym like that? I would. Oh my god, I'd love that. It would be cool, mirrors everywhere and just, so cool. There's me saving it. Yeah, so now here we are. So we're now down the hall and we're kind of figuring, so that room at the top, it's gone now. The one at the very end on the right, that one on the right, I don't decorate at all. I don't know what to do with it. So feel free to use it in whatever way you want. If you download this, feel free to, redecorate and do what you like. I put a laundry in. That's why I was saying it's a display home. It's based on a display home. So like with a laundry, and things. I know we don't get laundry, washing machines and things in The Sims, but for me, I thought that looked cool. Gave you another extra toilet kind of thing. It could have been smaller, but I didn't want to. So yeah, so now we're doing the kids' rooms. Obviously you can change the kids' rooms to whatever colour you want, but I thought there'd be a boy and a girl. So they've got the two different colours, the blue and the pink. The carpet is hideous. I don't know why I put it there. I do change it later on when I come back to it, because I went away and I thought about it and I came back and went, no, I can't have these carpets. They're horrible and hideous and ugly and just no. So I do change them. There you go, I changed them up now. This room is kind of it can be a teenage room, it could be another spare room. It's really anything that you want it to be. The other big spare room was upstairs on the other side of the house as a guest room kind of thing, because I thought, a guest would like their own room, their own bathroom and everything. So yeah, this is the theatre room. Now this took me a little while to do, because I wanted to make it look like a proper theatre room style kind of thing, and I thought it'd be pretty cool. I'm sure I believe it turned out really well. I thought it turned out really well anyway. I thought the dark walls complemented the red curtains, because that was the only way I could think of doing something. There's a bit of pause there, me thinking. So yeah, so I ended up trying to figure out how I'm going to do this by placing the chairs, like theatre chairs. Imagine that those chairs are like reclinables or something, That's kind of the idea I was going for. But yeah, what else is there? Oh yeah, I'm trying to do this is me trying to do the outside of the house. Obviously, has to have a pool. Gotta have a pool. Like, what house doesn't have a pool? This fence just gave me the heebie-jeebies. Like, just that. I don't know why it kept doing that to me. It kept deleting part of the path every time I had to put a new path down. It was so annoying. But I figured it out in the end and put a gate there and did it again up here as well. So I was like, I must have pressed a button or something. I couldn't figure out how to stop it. So yeah, so I went like that. So I tried to make as modern as I could, without being too modern over the top. There's still some kind of not old, but kind of, I don't know, simple things. Like, it's a very simple modern house. But yeah, that was cool to do. I enjoyed doing that. Yeah, this house, that table has so many different colours, but I thought that table just kind of looked really cool in the backyard against all that kind of white and wood. I thought it was really cool. See, the front just changed. Oh my god, this is going so fast. This is so funny having to like do this while it's going really, really fast. But yeah, so we got like over 4 minutes left. Alright, so I was just kind of trying to do things and add things to the pool area and stuff. I'm not an architect, like I'm not a landscaper or anything like that, so if the garden that look horrible, feel free to change it. I'm not an architect. I'm none of those kinds of things, so I do watch a lot of Sims, but I can't do any of that. I'm just, yeah, it's weird. Shoot house. So yeah, I thought, this part of the house looked a bit bland, so I just put some flowers and some little tree, like little plants and some trees, just to kind of give it something. So imagine your clothesline's like around that area somewhere. Then here's me putting some plants. Wow, voiceover is really weird. I'm gonna have to learn how to do voiceovers properly, guys. So I walked away from the computer for a while, for a few days, and then I came back and realised that the lights in the house were horrible and ugly, and I had to go put like lights in the house, and I also had to start decorating the house a bit more, because the house didn't really have much decoration, especially in the kitchen. So I went through and I started putting lights in the house that I thought would be really nice. It's the laundry, me trying to figure that out. So I started kind of trying to find like different lights for different rooms to kind of like make it look a bit better, and stuff like that. So I think I did pretty well with that. I hope. I think I did. I think I did grand. Sorry, I cracked myself up. So that's the spare retreat room kind of thing for guests, if they want to have their own space kind of thing, with their own TV and stuff, so they don't even have to. You could even rent it out if you really wanted to. If this was a real house, you could actually rent it out, or Airbnb or something. Oh, that's something about my holiday. We are staying in Airbnbs for the first time really ever, overseas, so I'm very excited for that. Like, I cannot wait. We're staying in a beautiful apartment overlooking the harbour in Vancouver, and also in Gastown in Seattle, so exciting. So here is me. So these lights annoyed me. I thought that they'd be perfect under the cabinets, and then realised that they just didn't fit right. So I thought, why not these lights, which were really cool. So I'll go into like camera mode just to see how they looked. This is me decorating the kitchen, realising that the kitchen needed decoration because it just looks so plain and boring. Yeah. So, and we'll be going to screenshots very soon. So, yeah, I think I'll leave you with that. And thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and like this video. And share with all your friends and family and stuff, please, if you'd like to. Yeah, I will. Yeah, here's the screenshots, basically. That's the theatre room. So I'll let you guys enjoy that. So thanks, guys, and subscribe. Bye. Jeez, I can't believe how much you have to talk on one of these kinds of things, hey? A lot of talking. It's weird. So weird. It's like I'm talking to myself. Oh wait, I do that like all the time. I'm silly. Subscribe. Bye.